I find it really amusing that Wargaming allows tier 6 and tier 7s into ranked because I guarantee you the only reason that that tier 6s are allowed in ranked is so that people will be able to play carriers and submarines in ranked. That is literally the only reason, because for anything else, why on earth would you play tier 6 when you could play tier 7? Why on earth would you play an Icarus over a Jervis, or or a New Mexico over a Colorado or something like that? But it's just like Wargaming doesn't even try and hide the fact that carriers and submarines are like their golden child. They have to be allowed everywhere, and even when they're not allowed, like in clan battles, they still technically are, because hybrids are a thing. Like, there's a whole ass fucking line of them, straight up in the tech tree now. Although that's been a thing for a while, and there's been like an entire whole shit show about that, like when they were in originally like released. Fun fact: around the time Louisiana or the Louisiana line was released fully, they were initially banned from clan battles for good reason, because plane spotting is fucking dented. And then Wargaming took it upon themselves to actually remove the restriction on the Louisiana, and they allowed it into clan battles. And during the COTS sign-up that was going on at the time, there were 13 teams signed up on NA, compared to like fucking 80 or more from previous tourneys, which is a testament as to how far down the shithole that Wargaming has dragged this game. But that's a rant for another time. But when Louisiana was allowed into clan battles, of the 13 teams that had signed up, like 2 or 3 of them just immediately dropped out, and there was such piss poor COT sign up that Wargaming actually had to extend the sign up deadline and try and encourage more teams to sign up. Because they literally only had like 9. Like, you would not even have a round of 13 or a round of 14 or whatever the hell it is. Or round of 16? Round of whatever the fuck it is. We are also spotted. There is a Haida in our mouths. There's an Atlanta and a Haida over there, which is pretty much nothing we can do about that with the Atlanta and a Haida. Yeah, that is definitely a Haida. Doesn't that thing get hydro too? Yeah, it does. 'Cause reasons. So really all we can do right now is maybe try and well, we're not gonna blind fire because there's a Atlanta over there. Well, we could hope that this Atlanta gets dev struck, but it's not going to, because I was unfortunately forced to smoke up right there. If we're lucky, maybe the Haida eats a torpedo here, but I highly doubt it. He actually does, which is huge. Looks like he's definitely full speeding out of the cap now. I'm gonna call a target on the Atlanta, because we need that. We need either one or both of these ships gone. Like, the problem that we're facing right now, aside from the fucking Scharnhorst in our mouths, that's a problem. That we're probably going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later. I'm just gonna lend my DPM over here as well, because this Scharnhorst has to be put down as fast as possible. Is what needs to happen, because this Scharnhorst is going to force our friendly Scharnhorst into the Colorado, the Huga, and the Atlanta. and the Haida, like pretty much all the rest of their team. So we're just gonna try and put this guy down. So at very least our Scharnhorst will be able to angle out and away from these guys there, and still be able to not show broadside to this guy anymore because he's like, you know, dead now. He still might. It does look like our Scharnhorst 43 is not going to survive this anyway, because he's going to burn out more likely than not. And even if he doesn't, he's going to get farmed by an Atlanta. So, ended up trading 1-for-1. Not the worst thing. At very least, it was a trade. So, we do have that going for us. The Haida is low. This Atlanta's was also low, I believe. But, I want to try and get some spotting on that Atlanta, and maybe our Scharnhorst will be able to do something about him, but... let's see. Huga's actually going to turn in, so that's going... I mean, if the Atlanta radar didn't already remove any chances of me being able to play for C, this Huga pressing W is gonna do it. Although the Huga does not look like he is pressing W. Our Scharnhorst is literally just walking into the entire enemy team and killing himself, by the way. If he can at least kill the Atlanta. Nope. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Now we're just going to have an Atlanta pressing W at us. Hardy's more likely than not going to survive this. If I can at very least get this cap and stem the bleeding a little bit, we'll be alright. But his torpedoes did not hit, which is unfortunate. The other ones might, though. A few of them did. And our Colorado's just going to push straight into the Atlanta and the Huga. Our Zara does not have his gimmick available, so I think I might just have to maybe try and bait this Huga into shooting at me instead of deleting our gamer turning Zara. There's actually Haida smoke right there. And our Zara's about to get deleted. And we're not going to be able to do anything about the Haida. Imagine if we had a Scharnhorst 43 that didn't just press W into the entire enemy team and kill themselves. Oh, and also our Zara got dev struck, so that's also not ideal. Man, these players. Like, you really legitimately have to wonder, like, what has to be going through your mind when you're in a full health battleship and you're in a relatively safe position and you just decide to leave that safe position for really no reason whatsoever, and you just push into the entire enemy team, knowingly pushing into the entire enemy team, by the way. And, well, yeah. There goes. Alright, there went the the Haida at least. We hopefully will be able to kill off the kill off this Hyuga here. That Hyuga did DCP one fire. We know that Atlanta radar is down. Took a bit of damage from that, but that's fine. There goes the Hyuga. Actually, if we can kill off this Atlanta, we might be in a decent spot here. Atlanta's super low. I'm gonna break line of sight. We are not detected by the Akatsuki even after we shot our guns, so that Akatsuki is either trying to mess with the Colorado down there, although we've not seen any torpedoes on the minimap that would be indicative of such. And we're just going to try and get this Atlanta dealt with if the Lahardi doesn't. And of course the fucking Atlanta's on 100 health, but that's fine. That does beg the question of where the fuck is the where the hell did the Akatsuki go? I mean, I guess our Colorado is being spotted right now, and that Atlanta is also very salty, which is amusing. Where the hell did the Akatsuki go though? Because we were not spotted when we shot there, which tells us he's either not in our gun range or he's not in line of sight. The Colorado is spotted, but I'm... Okay, never mind. The Akatsuki's way the fuck out there. I was literally about to say we've not seen any torpedoes coming at the Colorado. And then as I said that, a bunch of torpedoes were spotted going towards the Colorado. So, you know how that always goes. But our Lahardi should be able to deal with the Colorado. It's a Colorado. Like, I mean... Actually, we might be able to deal with this Colorado if he's going to push in like this. What's my torpedo alpha? 15k, and I have 10 torpedoes, so I should be able to get this strike here. Depending on which way this Colorado... Actually, I'm just not even going to care that I'm going to get spotted for this. I'm gonna be a greedy idiot right here. Watch that Colorado immediately start slowing down. Which I think he is actually doing. No, he's gonna turn in. He's still gonna eat at least a few of those. Yep. He is flooding. He's trying to heal his way through it, but he's not going to. Alright, that was fun. And now the Akatsuki's just off trying to play games with the Colorado. He's like probably somewhere way the fuck off over here in Narnia. But it's not going to matter, because even if that Akatsuki were to dev strike the Colorado right now, we're on a triple cap and we're at 980 points. So, and like I said, that Atlanta, I don't even know if he was talking about me or the Lahardi, to be completely honest. And that Akatsuki's like way the fuck off in Narnia. Jesus Christ. Anyway. You know, I I think I'm going to have learned my lesson after I think at very least the past the Khabarovsk game from Thursday, and I don't remember if I had a suffering game thing, if I suffered for trying to push my luck on Tuesday before that. I'm just going to take what I have, and we're just going to roll with that. So, short-ish game. I honestly thought that this was going to be a little bit closer than it ended up being, but given the fact that there was a Haida and a Atlanta lot, well, I mean the Atlantis, I mean, but given the circumstances, I honestly thought that was going to go a lot worse. So I guess we had I don't even know which Scharnhorst it was that pressed W and killed themselves, but both Scharnhorst placed to the bottom, and then the Zara who got death struck. So, whatever. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I will see you on tomorrow.